Komal, it's still not right. Too much milk this time.
Asha, I followed your instructions exactly. Maybe beans here are different. And, it's just a coffee.
It's not just a coffee. Forget it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First time here?
Yeah, I saw your customized coffee. Can I really order it my way?
Absolutely. Tell me how you want it.
Okay. I would like a strong but smooth coffee, please.
Okay?
Use freshly ground medium roast Arabica beans.
Sure.
Brew it slowly, like a pour over.
Okay.
Add a bit of cinnamon while brewing. That adds a flavor for it.
Nice.
No sugar, please.
Noted.
Instead, use jaggery syrup. That would work.
Sure.
Add a bit of oat milk on top, just to give that creamy flavor.
Okay.
Serve it in a ceramic cup. That would be great.
Absolutely. You might have to give me a while, but the wait will be worth it.
Okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Here you go. Your customized coffee.
Thank you. Wow, this is incredible. This is the first time someone has followed my instructions so perfectly. It tastes like home.
Finally. But I think we can make it even better. Come back tomorrow and we can tweak it.
You are saying you have been doing this from years. How did you nail it in the first try?
Yes, coffee's in my blood. My family runs a plantation back in Indonesia. Every vacation, I would watch my grandfather roasting beans, mixing blends, just to make the perfect cup of coffee. He would always say, each cup tells a story. You just have to listen.
So you have been brewing since you were a kid.
Pretty much. When I was 10, my grandfather let me brew my first blend. It was awfully bitter and acidic too. But he tasted it anyway and said, one bean over roasted now is one bean closer to the perfect brew. It's more than just coffee for me. It's a connection, a way to bring people closer. Every blend I make is like solving a puzzle of taste, texture, and aroma. And your coffee puzzle, one of the most fun challenges I've had in a while.
Well, you have certainly cracked it. This is the closest to home I have had in years.
Let's not stop here though. Come by tomorrow and we'll work on a few tweaks. You never know. This might be the next big thing we create. I'll leave you now with your coffee.
Excuse me?
Coming. You know, you've come quite a way from the man frustrated, not finding the right coffee, to where you're now.
Desperation does wonders. But it's more than that. There's something about the process. It's like serving harmony in a cup.
Poetic. You might be the only customer who's as passionate about coffee as I am. So tell me, Harsha, why do you think our combinations have been such a hit?
It's simple. Everyone wants something personal. And coffee isn't just a drink, it's an emotion. And emotions are unique.
That's it. What if we offer more people the chance to customize their coffee just like you did?
You mean scaling up customized coffee?
Exactly. We could brand it and make it our own signature. Imagine a cafe where everyone get their own perfect cup, no compromises.
That could work. But we need more than just the gimmick. We need a system, we need training, we need to scale up.
Scale away, good sir.
Guilty as charged.
Okay, Mr. Coffee Scientist. What is step one?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To scale our custom coffee model, first we need to build the customer's profile. Then we'll build a digital recipe bank. Train our baristas on flavor and customization. We need to create a workflow for consistent orders. We'll use the feedback forms for growth. So it's all about delivering personalized experiences.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
It's like what you said earlier. We might create the next big thing in coffee.
What's all this brainstorming about?
Ma'am, Harsha has this brilliant idea to expand our customized coffee concept. We can turn it into our cafe's USP.
Harsha, tell me more. What's the hook?
Coffee. Only the way you like it. Scaling will be the difficult part, but we need to frame the expectations. Or maybe each month could be a focus on different bean, or a different style, or anything for that matter.
I like it. Let's do it. Harsha, would you consider coming on board as a partner?
Let's brew something extraordinary.
Great.
Jyoti, I owe this cafe my sanity. You have no idea how coffee was at home almost wrecked my marriage.
Coffee wars? Wrecking a marriage? Would you like to share it with the class? Let me guess. She added too much sugar or didn't roast the beans enough?
All of the above. I thought explaining the perfect filter coffee recipe 100 times would help. But
Let me guess again. She stopped trying after a while.
exactly. I didn't make it easy for her either.
Where did you say Komal is from?
Delhi.
So, she grew up with chai, right?
Yeah, tea is more of a thing there.
Maybe coffee isn't her language. She is probably a tea person through and through.
Tea. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
Sometimes the answer is simpler than you think. You just need a fresh perspective, or maybe a fresh cup of coffee.
I was so lost in chasing my perfect cup. I forgot to let her have hers.
Here's to second chances, or maybe a good pot of tea.
Komal,
Yes?
can you make me some tea? Your masala tea.
Tea? You want tea?
Yeah, like the way you make it. I want to have it that way.
Okay.
Komal, I got so lost in my own world, my routines, that I forgot your world, your routines, your roots. It was always about me, my work, my routines, my coffee, my frustrations. That I could never stop and think, what was it for you? Leaving your home, settling in this new city, and then dealing with me.
Harsha.
I'm sorry, Komal. I'll do better. I promise.
And it's a time that you realized it isn't so bad.
True. You know, Jyoti, when I asked Komal to prepare tea, her face just lit up. It wasn't just about the tea. It was the way she felt heard, appreciated. I could see it in her eyes.
The magic of connection, my friend. Crossing even coffee.
Thank you for that. If you hadn't mentioned tea, I wouldn't have made that connection. I'll still be stuck in those coffee wars.
You know, Harsha, we might have an opportunity here.
Opportunity.
Think about it. Coffee Bliss is thriving because of customization and personal connection. Why not extend that idea to tea? Your Komal can bring in her expertise and her stories. It's authentic and heartfelt.
Jyoti, are you serious? I was just thinking the same.
Come on, let's pitch it to the boss.
Yes.
Ma'am? Good time to talk?
Both of y'all. Can you just sit for 2 minutes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had a quick email to send out. Tell me.
So, ma'am, there's another opportunity here to scale up Cafe's business. You should hear it from Harsha. This time it's about his wife Komal, though, and she's a tea expert.
Harsha, this sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Tea isn't just a drink. It's a ritual. It's a tradition. Just like coffee. It's entirely a different world. Komal. My Komal. She grew up with that. She makes it very special. We could start entirely a different wing. Tea Bliss.
Customized tea blends, just like we do with coffee. Customers can choose their spices, sweetness, and even brewing styles. We bring Komal on board, and her story becomes part of the brand.
Tea is a big market, and people are looking for authentic, homemade experiences. Bringing Komal in adds a personal touch, and expanding into tea would double our reach. However, Harsha, I would like to meet Komal and experience her tea making skills, yeah?
She's a natural. You better watch out, huh? Komal might outshine us.
I wouldn't mind one bit.